The emotional core of the movie is it's about the heartbeat. It's about time. It's about the human heartbeat in space-time. It's a film, I think, for me, it's a film about the passage of time and about getting older and about loss and about the distance between people over time.
I first heard about this years ago. I mean, I forget how many years exactly, maybe 5 or 6. But I remember from the very first moment finding it like really intriguing, like just really interesting. And Galen's passion for it like really caught me immediately. It's like a thoughtful, quiet film that's very slow to reveal itself. Once it does, there's like a kind of pure intention and emotional core there that is really what interests me in the project.
Lee is the main character of the film, the role that I play, and it's his journey that we're on with him. Lee wakes up one day and the film opens with him traversing a pretty broad swath of the American landscape and visiting key people in his life as he goes. And it takes him from some vague location in rural New England to New York City to visit a friend, to visit his parents, and then as far west as the Rockies. So the full 3,000 miles.
For me, one of the most exciting things about this is that it's a chance to take a little more time to find things, having a small crew, and really being able to explore. So there's an element of this that's almost like shooting a documentary.
I think a lot of the approach that we're using is there's key moments that happen, there's key characters, and there's key business that has to be taken care of within each of the scenes. There's things that have to happen with regard to the narrative, and there's things that need to happen with regard to the characters. But there's a lot of room for an organic exploration and development of those scenes. I look forward to the opportunity to work on some of those scenes in a more organic fashion.
Like this is a project that I don't think we could have done much later, but we couldn't have done much earlier either. Running around with such a small crew, even in the past couple of years, there's new technology available. It blows my mind. And really kind of frees us to stop worrying about some of the financial considerations, especially around the camera and lighting, and focus on the storytelling. So our expenses are in travel, our expenses are in our locations, because we can get what we need in a much more low-key way.
So we're going to do the bulk of the shooting in 2 separate units of production. I guess the first unit is going to be really done with a skeleton crew of a handful of folks, because there's a huge cross-country voyage that's involved in the main character Lee's journey across the country. And then later in the year, in the spring and early summer, we're going to do a second unit of interiors that take place in a couple of different locations throughout the film with larger cast and a larger crew. It's going to require more of a traditional film set and film crew for those scenes.
I mean, I think you should contribute if you are excited about the idea, the same way that we're excited about the idea. All this stuff that I think is missing from what's available today, again, I'm on board volunteering my time and my energy because I think it could be a really wonderful final product. And if it sounds like something you want to see, and I think there are people out there that definitely want to see it, then help make it happen.